What's the deal, people? Welcome back. It's BYC Gaming. Bring your controller. We got the New York Mets franchise back at Citi Field. Episode 22. This time we're taking on the Chicago Cubs, who stand at 13-17 on the season. The Mets still got a piece of first place, 18-12, playing really good baseball right now. Currently on an 8-game win streak. Francisco Lindor's got a hit streak going. We've got Senga on the mound, 2-2 on the season in 6 starts, 3.06 ERA, and you see those Ks, 45 on the season, 0.96 whip, so he's definitely been keeping the base runners off. Let's see if the Mets can give him some run support and get him a win here against Chicago. Nico Horner going to start things off for Chicago. Now, I may be reaching, but that did not look like Senga's usual windup. I wonder if they upgraded it. I may be reaching. Either way, we got an 0-2 count here to Horner. Ooh. Good forkball, but it's going to miss. Slider is the same. Outside of the zone. We're able to foul off the off-speed pitch right there. 2-2 count now. So as I said, Mets currently on an 8-game win streak. Swept St. Louis. Swept San Francisco. And currently up 2-0 here against Chicago. As the countdown moves full. This is a 4-game series against Chicago. Then we'll be going to Tampa Bay. Hornets having a good at-bat here to kick things off in this game. The pitch. There we go. Senga puts K number 46 on the board. And after a good AB, Horner is retired on strikes. First pitch strike to Ian Happ. The switch hitter hitting 320 on the season. Cubs with a losing record, but still early. Still only 4 games under 500. Happ second on the Cubs right now with 33 hits on the year. There's a cutter. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Forkball hit into the seats. This one's going to be hit to the opposite field. And it's going to be a base hit for Happ, who boosts the batting average again. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Right now, Bellinger struggling a bit. 158 batting average on the season. 2-time former Silver Slug Award winner. Oh, Alvarez bobbles that one. And Ian Happ going to get a stolen base right there. His second on the season. 1-2 to Bellinger, and he sat down on strikes. Swing and a miss. Second K of the game for Senga, and there's 2 going in the first. Patrick Wisdom, the batter now. All right, quickly, we got an 0-2 count. Able to foul off the slider. Swings and misses through the forkball, but Pete Alonso gonna make the play after Alvarez throws it down the first. 3 Ks in the first for Senga. Mets due up.
Leading up for the Mets, no left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo steps in. 1-0 count. Justin Steele, the pitcher today for Chicago. Brandon Nimmo, who has some early struggles, thought about taking him out of the top spot in the lineup. In some games we did. We led off with McNeil. There were other games where we led off with Bader. But Nimmo starting to get back into form, got the batting average back up to 232. Right there, he's going to ground one to second. Should be easily played, and that will be the first out. Let's get a look at the Mets lineup. Pete Alonso batting .262, 203 home runs on his career. Him and Lindor have really been on the tear as far as hitting home runs. Lindor batting .321 on the season. Stepping in is Tyrone Taylor, who's batting .318. Best, well, not the best average, second best batting average on the Mets ball club behind Lindor. Puts a good swing on this one. It's going to be right to the center fielder. Bellinger makes the catch. You got 2 gone.
The designated hitter,
Speaking of consistent hitting, incepts Jeff McNeil. McNeil playing DH today. Give him a day out of the field. Second on the Mets with 5 doubles. I wonder who leads in that category. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Gives chase to one high in the zone. Oh, that one's going to fall in. McNeil got to get back to first, though. He will do that. And he keeps the inning alive with a bloop single.
the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Ball 1.
It says Pete Alonso, 20 walks on the season. Very impressive. You see the OPS, clean over 1,000. 11 home runs along with 25 RBIs. Second in the National League in slugging percentage. He's got McNeil on first and a 2-0 count to work with here. Fastball down the plate, fouled off. 2-1 count to Alonso. Fouls off another fastball. Count now even. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Count full now. Lindor waits on deck. Third fastball that Alonso has fouled off here. See if he can catch up with one of them. Payoff pitch on the way, 3-2 count. Ooh, nasty slider. Swung on and missed. Pete Alonso sat down on strikes. Cubs due up in the second.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
All right, 0-2 count. Ooh, foul, foul, foul. Ooh, very close. Very, very close. 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swanson looks at that one for a ball.
Yep, that ball went
Can't
out.
get him with the cutter right there. See if the slurve can set him down. There it is. Another K. Kasenga, 4th of the game.
The third baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
In steps Morale. Senga now
1's the count.
clean over, well, getting closer to being clean over 50 strikeouts on the season. That one's going to be fouled off. Go to count the Morale.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's in the dirt. Another swing and a miss. Senga off to a really good start here. Another K for him.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
This one popped up, foul down the line. And now it's an 0-2 count. Yan Gomes looking to not be another victim of the K.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Senga not going to make it easy for him. 1-2 count.
Ball inside.
That one slap foul.
3-2.
Haven't thrown so many good pitches in this AB. 3-2 count now. And that's the result of a poorly approached AB against Gomes. 2-out single here.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 22, Matt Mervis.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
All right, 1-2 count here. Senga looking to put away the Cubs in the second. Mervis has Gomes on first. 1-2 count. And Mervis is another victim of the K. Senga is dealing so far. 2 hits for the Cubs, 1 for the Mets. We're coming back up to bat in the second.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
All right, in steps Lindor. He's currently riding a 13-game hit streak as we get a look at the pitch repertoire for Justin Steele.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right now the count is even at 1. We got Patrick Johnson calling the balls and the strikes. He's been straight so far early on in this game. Lindor slaps one down the line. Foul ball.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Count even at 2 after the 82-mile-per-hour curve misses. The Cubs have one of the best middle infields in
3-2.
baseball with Swanson and Horner. I think Lindor and McNeil can make an argument for being one of the best as well. Ooh. Laid off the fastball, and that's going to lead to a strikeout. Second of the game for Steele. Alvarez steps in right there. He's late on the four-seam fastball. 0-1 count. This one's going to be chopped to short. Swanson makes the play and makes a throw. 2 gone.
The right fielder, Darling Marte.
All right, Marte takes a cut on the pitch right there. It's going to be popped to center. That'll be the third out for the Mets. Crow, Armstrong, Horner, and Happ due up for the Cubs.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Hey! Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Hey!
All right, so another K for Senga. Nico Horner now stepping into the box. Senga has been dealing. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Oh, man. So not only is he getting Ks, but he's making plays as well. Ian Happ looks at a strike. Fouls one off of the catcher. And it's quickly an 0-2 count. Senga has thrown a lot of pitches despite the Ks.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No, foul ball. No, that's low.
That may be Senga's issue why he only has 2 wins and 6 starts is the fact that he throws a lot of pitches in some of these ball games. Ground ball to Lindor nonetheless. Play made at first, and the Mets retire the Cubs. Mauricio, Vientos, and Nimmo due up for the Metropolitans. You heard.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ronnie Mauricio steps in. This young player
Ball 2.
has been very solid. 7 RBIs on the season. I got a big surprise for y'all when we get maybe think to the next episode, either this one or the next one. We made a trade, and I'll talk more about it in the next episode, but just know the Mets have acquired a new arm for the rotation. As Mauricio gonna look at a strike right there. 3-2 count. Puts a decent swing on it, but it's going to be popped to center.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Vientos puts a good swing on that one, but it's going to be strike one. Another hack is going to now make it 0-2. So I'm trying to decide, should I debut him here against the Cubs and try to get the sweep if we win today? How about this? If we win today, I'll have this pitcher throw in the next game. If we lose, I'm going to save him for the road trip in Tampa Bay. I know it might be a little backwards, but that is my theory for it. Count even at 2. One out here in the third. Vientos has now worked the count full. Brandon Nimmo waits on deck. Payoff pitch. Hits a right field. Should be playable. And that'll be the second out.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo grounded out in his first AB. Stares at a slider for strike one. Right now you see Steele throwing the fastball. Well, pretty much all his pitches he's throwing pretty confidently, especially that slider. Look at that. 0-2 count.
One ball, 2 strikes.
You see a slider misses away, 1-2 count.
Ball 2. 2 balls,
Count even
2
as
strikes.
Nimmo stares at a ball. Fouls one off there. We'll do 2-2 again. Another one chop foul.
Full count.
Circle change is close, but it'll miss. Full count to Brandon Nimmo. Put a decent swing on it. Will it get in the crowd? Yes. Nimmo did enough to fight that one off into the crowd. Full count remains.
Ball 4. Take the base.
And that one getting in the crowd definitely pays dividends
The second
as Nimmo draws a walk.
Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Ball 1.
Taylor has a home run on the season. We could use a big hit right here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 count though. See the Tyrone Taylor fans in the crowd. I like that shirt. Shout out to Mr. Met. Shout out to the 7-line army in the building. You see the orange shirts out there in right center. 3-1 count. Taylor puts a good swing on the baseball, but it's going to be into the glove of Ian Happ. And that'll be the third out for the Mets.
Leading off for the Cubs, The center fielder, number 20.
As we always say at this time, this is not John Shambi. This is not Chris Singleton. It's your boy B.I.Z. Busy. Rocking with you on the New York Mets franchise series. Whether you watching live or on the playback, we appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in. It's Cody Bellinger's going to have a check swing right there. He's not happy about it. Strike one against the former two-time All-Star. But Mets playing good baseball. Like I said, eight-game win streak. Senga throwing a good game right now, but the Mets haven't been able to bring any runners across the plate. 0-2 count to Bellinger. He's going to slap one down the line. I think I let that one get a little too much of the zone right there. And Bellinger's going to be in there with the stand-up double to start things off here for Chicago. Patrick Wisdom steps in. I think we do have Luke Casey available for today's game. Oh, man. That forkball gets too much of the plate, and Patrick Wisdom sends it into the bleachers. That is a 2-run shot. Senga finds himself down here in this ball game. Told you, Senga's thrown way too many pitches, and now these pitches starting to lose their luster. That one stays in the zone. Wisdom sends it for a ride. Look at that. 389. But it was a no-doubter. Now the forkball hit the second. Mauricio makes the play. One down. That was a really nice play as we get another look at it right here.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Okay, so we'll try to get Senga through this inning. But we're definitely going to have to start getting the arm ready after this fourth. Swinging a miss by Morel.
2-2 the count.
Two fouled off. Another one grounded to Mauricio. Takes his time and retires Morel for the second out.
The catcher, Jan Gomes.
Right now the Braves currently playing the Mariners. Acuna has a home run in that ball game. 5 on the year for him. I'm definitely planning on playing some minor league games after I make this this debut of this new player in the next episode. Swing and a miss from Jan Gomes. That'll be the third out, but the Cubs get 2 runs on a 2-run home run from Patrick Wisdom. It is a 2-zip game at Citi Field.
Leading up for the Mets, the designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
In steps Just McNeil. He fouls off the first pitch. He was able to get on base. That's interesting. Everybody's pretty much ready to go except for Diaz today. So if we do have a situation where we can get a save, we'll go with either Jorge Lopez or Brooks Raley. More than likely, I might switch that up. It might just be Jorge Lopez or Adavino to get the save, but more than likely I'll go with Lopez. Oh, why did I swing at that 1-2 count? I'm usually better in situations like that with McNeil, but it's a third strike. All right, here comes Pete Alonso.
Ball, that's outside.
Alonso has 3 home runs and 8 runs batted in his last, what was that, 10 games, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, it's a 1-1 count.
Ball 2.
It's a sinker.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Might have been 5 games. I might be wrong about that.
Ball 3.
Like I said, I'm just impressed with the patience of Pete drawing 20 walks early on this season. Has the chance to draw another one right here, 3-1 count.
Ball 4.
And that's exactly what he'll do. Second walk allowed of the game by a steal. In steps Francisco Lindor. He had an interest in that bat. Got caught looking at a third strike. Fouls that one off as he's late on it. Lindor leading the team in hits right now. He's got 35 of them. This one hit the opposite way, and it's going to bounce in. Pete's going to third. This is going to be close. But he's going to be in there safely, sliding into the bag. And now the Mets can cut this lead down to a 1-run lead, even with a productive out, as Lindor extends his hitting streak to 14 games, hitting a pitch that was definitely outside the zone, taking it the opposite way, and putting runners on the corners for Francisco Alvarez. Sinker thrown in there for a strike from Steele. Got to be aware of that pitch right here in this at-bat. He's also got a lot of breaking pitches. I'm definitely hoping for either a breaking ball that just is located incorrectly or a fastball above the belt. Right now it's a 2-1 count to Alvarez. Lindor's on first. Alonso's on third. There's 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. 67th pitch of the game on the way for Steele right here. Ooh. That was supposed to be 3-1, but instead the curveball is swung on and missed. Not going to get me that time. Fool me once, shame on me. No, I think I botched that cliche. Either way, full count to Alvarez. Oof. That one definitely supposed to be ball 4. So we send Lindor on that one. He's going to have to jet back to first as it's popped up in the infield. Horner makes the catch. I'm mad at myself for swinging at that sinker. That was supposed to be ball 4. Instead, we foul that off and then come back and pop up the slider. Here's Starlin Marte. Looks at a fastball for strike 1. Another fastball upstairs. 0-2 count.
One ball, 2 strikes.
This one's popped to shallow right. He's going to be there. He's going to make the catch, and the Mets unable to get a run there. So we leave runners stranded at the corners. At the end of the 4th, the Cubs lead 2-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, number 22, Matt Mervis.
Yeah.
Singer still throwing hard. 95 miles per hour on the gun.
Ball.
Cutter in there at 89. This will probably be the last batter
Outside.
that Senga faces in this game. So let's try to make it a good AB. Right now, Senga really struggling to throw strikes. And that is going to be why we should have taken him out of the game way sooner. Matt Mervis puts one into the stands. 8th home run on the season, and the Mets are now down 3-0. Senga gives up another home run, this time of the solo variety. So that one was just served up, truth be told. No other way to put it than that. That'll be the end of the day for Senga. So he will not have a chance to get the win today. Luke Casey coming on as the long relief pitcher, 4.15 ERA. Really need Luke Casey to get us through the rest of these middle innings. Starts off Pete Crow Armstrong with the ball. Struck out last time he came out to the plate. And you see Crow Armstrong has 2 triples on the year. Senga had a really good game as far as strikeouts. He kept the runners off for the most part. But 2 home runs are the difference in this game, as Crow Armstrong hits one past the shortstop into the outfield for a base hit. So now Nico Horner steps in. He's 0 for 2 with a K and a ground out. Runner goes on the play. Alonso gonna get an unassisted double play as Crow Armstrong ran on the pitch. Alonso made the play, steps on the bag, and that's it. So after the unassisted double play, the ball popped to right. Starlin Marte gets under it, and that is the end of the inning. But not before Matt Mervis sends Senga to the showers. Another home run, another run, 3-0 Chicago.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
All right, so that first pitch is a strike to Mauricio. Swing and a miss. Another K. Fax overstand. Definitely bounce away right now. As Mauricio fouls that one down the line. 0-2 count. In steps Vientos. That one caught a lot of the zone, but it's going to be called a ball. Vientos puts a perfect swing on it, but it's right to the right fielder. That one hurts. 2 outs. It says Brandon Nimmo, who walked in his previous AB. Nimmo's going to ground this one to first. The Mets sat down pretty quickly. It has not been a good day at the plate for the Mets. Down 3-0 heading into the 6th.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 24.
I'm not sure if everyone out there has seen that play between the Mets and the Cubs in real life, where I can't remember who it was on the Cubs, but he slid into second. Lindor tags him, and he's clearly off the base as Bellinger grounds it to Mauricio, but he's clearly off the
Up next for the
base.
Cubs, the
The
designated
problem is
Patrick.
he's using his helmet. And we'll talk about that in a second as we get one more look at Patrick Wisdom's 2-run home run early in this game. So as we said, Senga has some location issues in a couple ABs, throwing a slurve right down the plate that led to a Cody Bellinger double down the line. Right there, it was, that's interesting. They're saying that it was a curveball. I don't remember it being a curveball, but either way, no, you know what? I forgot. We're looking at Luke Casey's pitches, but it should have been Senga's. Senga definitely threw a slurve in that spot. And then of course mislocating the pitch against Mervis, which was a fastball, trying to get back in the count. All of those leading to runs. There's Mauricio, who's been busy at second, retires Wisdom for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby.
But as I was saying, the guy slides in the second. He's clearly off the bag. Lindor makes the tag. The problem is he's using his helmet as if that's a part of his body to stand on the base. And the umpire called him safe. He called him safe, bro. Like, in what world, dog? That's one of the worst calls I've seen in a long time. Mets have had a lot of calls go against them. Also, that Pete Alonso play at home plate against the Cubs was a bad call. Hopefully we can turn it around this week as the Mets get ready to go on a road trip in real life. We still got this game and then one more against the Cubs before we head to Tampa. Right now it's a 0-2 count against Swanson. He fouls it off. 2 outs in the 6th. Lucchesi with the pitch. Gets a swing and a miss, and the Cubs are retired in the 6th inning. We get a look at Tyrone Taylor. He will be leading things off, followed up by Jeff McNeil and Pete Alonso. Tyrone Taylor stares at strike one as Almonte and Thompson get warmed up in the bullpen. 82 pitches so far for Steele. He has not given up many base runners. 51 strikes to 32 balls. And a swing and a miss. Steele only with 4 Ks on the game, but he has been effective. Taylor sat down on a swing and a miss right there. Jeff McNeil steps into the box.
1-0.
First pitch, a 4-seam fastball and misses upstairs. McNeil 1 for 2 on the day.
Ball, that's out.
McNeil with 1 of the 2 hits for the Mets on the day. Mets have also drawn a few walks. McNeil's going to ground out here, and there's 2 going quickly in the 6th. Smiley looking to get through 6 innings. Pitching scoreless baseball. 2 outs, and Alonso steps in. Ooh. Fooled by the slider right there. Fouled off. Alonso, something I did not know right there that they just showed on the graphic, leads the National League with 42 strikeouts. Thankfully, he won't strike out here, but unfortunately, it's a pop-up to Cody Bellinger. 7th inning coming up. Morel, Gomes, and Mervis due up for the Cubs.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Garrett Cole pitches a complete game shutout at home against Baltimore. Zach Wheeler had 12 Ks in a one-run effort. Pretty good job from the Phillies. As we try to stay on pace with them, we're going to have to start scoring soon. Another nice play from Ronnie Mauricio.
Now batting.
There's an out.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes steps in. He's got a hit so far in today's game. Lucchesi has done a good job so far out of the bullpen. 20th pitch on the way for him. Tyrone Taylor pops this one. Is under this one that's popped to center. He'll catch it. That's the second out.
The first baseman, number 22, Matt Mervis.
Mervis looks at a strike. Oh my goodness. Matt Mervis is going off. Batting in the A spot and putting another one in the bleachers. Second home run of the day. 9th of the year. And just when we thought we were out of the inning, Matt Mervis says, hold my beer. That was a shot. That was might have been the longest one of the day. Let's see what it measures out to. Another one mislocated. And another no doubt home run for the Cubs. This time into the upper deck. 387. You see the Cubs fans that are here today celebrating. This has not been a good performance from the Mets arms. It's a lead that we definitely can come back. You know, we don't have much time to come back, but this doesn't help. Marte, gives chase to this one. It's going to bounce off the fence. We got the speedy Crow Armstrong. Surprised he didn't go to third on that one. He'll get his second double of the year. He put a really good swing on this one. Thankful that it stays in the ballpark. But now the Cubs have some speed on second base here in the 2-out situation. Nico Horner now steps in. Favorable call for the Cubs right there. I thought it was a strike.
That's ball 2.
This one hit to Mauricio, who retires another batter. But Mervis, in a 2-out spot, puts one way up in the bleachers. And the Cubs take a commanding 4-0 lead as we stretch at Citi Field. All right, in steps from Francisco Lindor. Takes a fastball for strike one. Justin Steele's still in this ball game. And that may help get him out of here. Knocked off of the wall. It will be a sliding double. A little close right there. But Lindor's in there safely. 6th double of the season. And it's a leadoff hit for Lindor, his second of the game. Let's see if the Mets can get a rally going right here. If I didn't have these headsets on right now, I'll put the rally cap on. In steps from Francisco Alvarez. Cubs going to leave Steele in the ball game.
Inside, ball 1.
He's going to start Alvarez off with a ball. Alvarez 1 for 8 in the series. He does have a home run in game 1. Mm. Late on a fastball, I think Alvarez could have done some damage on. It's another good pitch. I decided to go with a contact swing right there. And I'm going to regret that. Also going to regret not tagging on that play right there. Steele gets one out now. Marte steps in. 0 for 2 on the day. 95th pitch on the way from Steele. Foul to the bat boy on the left field side. Steele's got no energy left.
1-1.
You got to believe that especially if we get a run right here, they'll definitely be looking to bring the closer in.
That's out.
Marte got a 2-1 count. Mets could really use a hit right here. Count even at 2 as the fastball crosses the plate. So the grounder gonna move Lindor to third. We're gonna retire Marte.
Ball. Ball, that's just out. Reno.
All right, Mauricio quickly ahead 3-0. Vientos is on deck. And Mauricio going to draw a walk. Let's see what the Cubs do here. Runners on the corners. They're going to leave Steele in the game. 104th pitch of the game on the way from Steele. And is roped down the line. Mets going to advance the runners to second and third. Mark Vientos with an RBI double. And the Mets cut the lead to 3 on an RBI double from Vientos. So, as we said, 2 runners still remain in scoring position here as Brandon Nimmo is going to step in with a new arm coming in to face him. That'll be it for Steele. He pitched a really good game, but Craig Counsell going to take him out here. And let's see who's coming out of the pen here in the 7th. All right, so it's Almonte out of the pen. Nimmo walked in the third. Outside of that, he's 0 for 2 in the game. 1 for 6 in the series. Lays off the changeup. It's still in there for a strike. 0-2 count to Nimmo. Ooh, that sinker has some nasty movement on it. 3 pitches, and the Mets are set down. He's hyped up. 4-1 game. All right, coming into the game is Phil Bickford. 4.34 ERA, throwing 182 against right-handers. That's how they're hitting against him, I should say.
Ball, that's outside.
Bickford starts the switch hitter, Ian Happ, off with a ball. Comes back with a fastball that's fouled off. It's now a 1-2 count. Bickford looking to keep this game close for the Mets. Mets have Taylor, McNeil and Alonso coming up in the bottom of the 8th. So very important to keep this game close right now. Bigfoot's got to deal with some lefties. Here's another one, and Cody Bellinger as well. Get some arms going in the bullpen. Oh, 2 count to Bellinger.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Changes his eye level there with the fastball. Comes back with the changeup, and Bellinger stuck looking at it for strike 3.
Now batting, designated hitter, Patrick Beisbol.
Very impressive game for David Peterson in his previous outing.
That's the ball.
7 2/3 innings pitch, only giving up 2 hits as the Mets beat the Cubs. You can check that episode out. Episode 21. Patrick Wisdom steps in. He's 1 for 3, plating 2
Ball, that's down.
with a home run earlier in the game. He's got a 3-0 count right here. Move that count to 3-1 as the fastball is in there for a strike. Wisdom puts another good swing on the baseball. This one's going to bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
The shortstop.
And the Cubs got a runner on second with 2 outs here. Dansby Swanson going to step in. That one trickles right into the bleachers.
Ball, that's good. Nope.
Vientos
Out.
recovers the ball, throws it down to first, and that will be the end of the inning. Taylor, McNeil, and Alonso, as previously mentioned, will do the work for the Mets in the 8th. They're going to be doing that work against Julian Merriweather, pardon me. I was so ready to call him Mayweather. I've been watching all this stuff with boxing recently. Man, like, can we get a boxing game on the consoles? I know they're, still developing Undisputed. Can we get a fight night? Can we get something, bro?
Ball, that's good.
UFC is okay, it's cool, but I need me a boxing game, man. Right now, we are in a fight with the Cubs. They've got a 3-run lead, and we've got 6 outs to work with
2-0.
to make this a game. Right now, in this first AB in the 8th, Taylor has got a 2-0 count. Not sure about that call right there, but it's going to be 2-1. Oh, man, just a little late on that one. Mervis able to make the play.
The batter, number 1.
And there you have your first out.
Hitter,
Jeff McNeil stepping into the box. Takes a circle change for a strike. A lot of breaking balls for Merriweather here.
Nope.
Misses with the fastball that time. 1-1 count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Curve misses. Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Three, 2.
3-2 now to McNeil. Pete Alonso on deck. And that's going to be a walk for McNeil. His 7th of the season. McNeil, somebody that usually bats for contact. In this spot, we could definitely use some good contact from Pete. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Swing and a miss. I usually take the first pitch, but something about that was appealing. Terrible pitch to swing at, though. 0-1 count. Comes back with the same pitch in a similar location. 1-1 count. That one's a fastball right down Broadway at the knees. 1-2, and that slider, tough for Pete to catch up with. The strikeout leader in the NL adds to his total with another K. I don't think we were that off of it. Yeah, it was just a little early. All right, here comes Lindor. One guy who has not struggled as of late at all. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Got the average up to 330, and he needs a hit right here or a walk to keep this inning alive, but that's not the way to do it. 0-2 count now. Lindor batting at a 404 clip against left-handers. A little more modest against righties, but this good swing might add to it. Is it going to stay in the park is the question. No, it won't. Francisco Lindor, a home run, a double, a single. That swing, his 10th home run of the season. It makes it a 1-run game. And all of a sudden, the Mets are right back in this ball game. That one stayed in his zone, hanging pitch, and Lindor sends it for a ride. So Lindor now, if he can get another AB in this game, he has a chance at the cycle. Alvarez stepping into the box, takes a curveball inside for a ball. So that's a big swing from Lindor. Now Alvarez in the box, looking to capitalize off of momentum. Slider in there for a strike.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh man, that slider has really been getting us today, and it's going to be a third out there. But Francisco Lindor, the hottest hitter probably in the National League, probably in MLB, hits another home run. The Mets getting closer to tying this up.
The third baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Oh, I'm hoping this goes foul. Christopher Morel nearly made this a 2-run game on the first pitch of the inning. Thankfully, it'll be foul. So you see Rangers Suarez and Justin Verlander are your players of the month. Stick around to the end of the episode. We'll show you some of the statistics and the awards for the season right now. Morel gonna hit a base hit right here. I think that's gonna be what the unbelievable. I can't believe MLB just did that to me. So a single turns into a triple as Tyrone Taylor makes some kind of idiotic mistake in the outfield right there. Oh man. So we really need the bullpen to come through for us right here and get us out of this inning without giving up a run so the offense can have a chance to tie it. Very upset with how that just turned out. Just like that, it turns into an RBI single for Gomes. So that's some real BS, man. I'm going to just keep it real with you. I don't know what happened. I don't. And then now you want to show me what Matt Mervis has done today. 2 home runs in this game. That one was a shot. I wish they would show that. Look at this one. 2 of them into the upper decks. Phil Bickford should be out of the game right now. This is going to be the last guy I'm going to have him face. I don't know why I'm letting it be Mervis. I guess because I'm trying to conserve arms, if I'm being 100% honest. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Good job by Bickford. Set down Mervis. I should have been warming up Brooks Raley because we really need him to pitch right here. So let's get a mound visit. Let's go to the bullpen. Let's bring in Raley. I wasn't going to use Raley in this game, but it's a bunch of lefties coming up. And I really, really want to keep this game at least at 2 runs to give the offense a chance here. Quickly an 0-2 count. The pitch. This one hits a third. I'm not going to go for 2 right here. Just get the safe out at first. Nice play by Mark Vientos at third. And the Mets have 2 retired here in the ninth. Let's get one more look at this. Nice backhand. Spins around. Chips up to throw. And makes a good throw to get the speedy runner at first. Nico Horner steps into the box. He's got an 0-2 count after fouling off the sinker. The pitch. This one grounded to short. Mauricio gonna have to make a nice play. He does just that. And the Mets, unfortunately, you know, like I said, that was a little rough. I don't know what kind of glitch that was where the ball just pretty much went by Taylor in center field. Yep, it's going to cost us, though, as Yan Gomes adds on an insurance run for the closer for the Cubs. 5-3 game. Starling Marte steps in. You get a look at Alzole, I should say. Slider, fastball, sinker, cutter, and a sweeping curve. All right, last licks for the Mets here. Bottom of the ninth. Down 2 runs. Cubs with their closer on the bump. Quickly starting Marte off here. 0-2. This is a spot where we're really missing DJ Stewart. Who probably would be batting in this situation. Marte set down on 3 strikes. First K of the game for him.
Second baseman,
Ronnie Mauricio steps in from the left side here. Takes a cutter on the inside part of the plate. Oh, that sinker really has some good late movement, man. I mean, it's like the second pitch that I thought was a fastball, and then it just had that drop off. Oh, good pitch to hit right there. Mauricio puts a good hack on it, but it's late and it's fouled off.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count.
I got 3 and
Mark
2.
Vientos is on deck. Interesting spot. We got to decide if we do get Mauricio on base, do we leave Vientos in or do we bring up like somebody like Joey Wendell? Mauricio fouls that off and we'll do 3-2 one more time. Payoff pitch on the way. Mauricio puts a good swing on it, but it's popped to center. Bellinger's under it. There's now 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Vientos.
So I'm going to leave Vientos in right here. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Ball one.
Starts things off with a slider low, 1-0 count. Mets down to their final out. As Vientos slaps one into the screen, 1-1 count. Count now 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
2-2 count now.
Full count.
Make it full. Brandon Nimmo on deck if Vientos can't get on base. He represents a tie and run if that is the case. Full count. Mets down to their last strike. Vientos stays alive after fouling one back. Full count to the Mets infielder. We'll do it again. Good AB from Vientos as we get a look at the 7 pitches that have been thrown so far. 8th pitch of the AB on the way. Oh my goodness. The sinker was the toughest pitch I faced today, and I don't know what I was doing swinging at that one. Vientos sat down on strikes, and the Mets are going to take a loss to the Cubs here at Citi Field. So one more game remaining in the series. The Cubs have a chance to split it, and the Mets have a chance to seal it. So what did I say earlier? If the Mets won, I would debut the new pitcher. And I said if we lost, I would save him for Tampa Bay. I'm going to decide on that. We'll see. Either way, the Mets come out short in this particular game. Really good, competitive game. Not able to get many hits, but we did make it a contest as Lindor hit a big home run. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. Follow the BYC link tree for all of our social media links. Check us out at BYC Gaming on YouTube, at BYC_Gaming on Twitch. Peace, love. We out.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Mets, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.